Hey, Jacksonville, what is up?
Welcome to the 5-Star Design Show. Remember, life is too short for boring backyards.
That's right, and at 5-Star Design, we're about creating cool projects so people will get outdoors, relax, and enjoy their life. So if you want us to come to your house and do a backyard makeover, call us at 962-7378 or visit us on the web at 5startvshow.com.
And remember,
dare to do something cool with your backyard.
Up next on the 5-Star Design Show, we're going to create an urban garden. Our homeowners are a fun couple who love to entertain. Watch as we take this blank backyard and transform it into their urban paradise.
On today's project, we're in another planned community where the houses are tight and the lots are tight. But I love these projects because the before and afters are so dramatic.
Yeah, the Stoldorfs are a young, up-and-coming couple who love to entertain. They want space to do that, and they also want a nice place to relax when it's just them alone at home.
And so the Stoldorfs wish list includes a fire feature, a water feature, and they want to make sure that we build them a patio that's large enough for all their friends when they entertain. So once again, it's up to the 5-Star Design team to give them what they want.
So let's go gather the team and get started.
All right, let's go. So today's project is really a blank slate. It's a pretty common backyard. You know the kind, too small of a patio and just lots of grass.
It's really just wasted space, Tony.
It is wasted space, but it makes it fun for us because we get to come in, there's nothing out there, and we get to create this awesome paradise, great outdoor living space.
This is true. You know, one of the first things that we notice is that the patio is just too small for the entertaining that our clients want to do.
Not only is the patio too small, but it's bland and uninviting. There's no invitation to go out and spend time in the backyard. We're thinking about creating a patio that's more in scale with the house. And remember, we're talking about creating outdoor rooms. This existing patio is more like a closet than a room. We really need to enlarge this patio space. So the second challenge we're going to face is that the neighbors are really close by. So we want to make sure that we create some privacy and just so in the backyard it feels more intimate.
Yeah, Tony. And there's also some commercial development going on in the distance that we want to make sure that we minimize the impact of.
So one idea we have is we want to create a seating wall and then put some landscaping behind it. The seating wall is going to hold in the space and also kind of stop your eye from going beyond to the view we don't want to see.
Seating walls are great for holding in the space. And because our clients love to entertain, this will make also great additional seating during those parties.
Another aspect that's going to drive the design is a slight elevation change. We definitely want to bring the patio straight out from the house. To do this, we're going to have to build some retaining walls, and then we're going to have to come in with some fill. While we're doing this, we might as well go ahead and build some additional retaining walls so that we can bring the landscape up on the same level as the patio.
So this is a lot of features to put into a small backyard. We want to make sure that we organize them. Without a well thought out plan, this could easily become a hodgepodge, just stuff thrown here and there.
That's right, so let's take a look where we're going to put all this stuff.
We'll extend the patio out to a more usable space and to be more in scale with the house. We'll put the seating wall on the left to stop the eye and create seating. This will be a great place to incorporate the fire pit. So if we do that, I think the water feature would work great on the right to balance the design. You'll also be able to see the waterfall from inside the house.
So now we have a rough plan that organizes all the features.
The Stoldorfs are a young, up-and-coming couple who love to entertain. And when they're home, they want a place to unwind. They have asked us to create a fire feature, a water feature, and a larger patio for entertaining. Let's go to the design studio and make it happen.
Alright, so we're out on site and we came up with a rough plan. Now we're back in the design studio, and 15 cups of coffee later, we have a design ready for you. So let's start talking about the details and show you the design. I think we ought to start with the patio.
Definitely. The patio is going to be much bigger, which is going to be great because our clients love to entertain and they need to be able to have a nice sized party on this new patio.
That's right. And we talked about, the patio right now is just concrete, which is really boring. But these are the pavers that we're going to use, the amaretto pavers. The color is just going to bring out the patio, totally change the space, and transition it into great outdoor living space.
Like we said earlier, we're going to put the seating wall on the left to hold in the space and maximize the use of the yard by bringing you out into it.
The materials you choose in the design really makes a difference in the project cost. So for this project, we're going to use a more economical material on the wall, and then to add a splash of elegance, we'll come in with an upgraded material to make the seating wall look a lot better.
This is Pennsylvania variegated bluestone. We're going to use this for the cap of the seating wall. We're also going to build the fire pit out of this material.
I can't wait to see it, man. This project's going to be awesome. It's going to be like the patio comes out from the house and stretches out into the yard, and then all of a sudden out on the patio this seating wall emerges and the fire pit just comes out. It's going to be really organic. And I'm telling you, once this design's in, it's going to be intimate and feel cozy. It's going to be a great feeling space.
Boy, he really is into this organic stuff. So Tony, what organic plans do you have for the water feature?
Good question, Yvette. I also want to make sure the water feature feels like it is part of the whole project. So I want to bring it right up to the edge of the patio. In fact, we're going to take the boulders and build them into the patio. This way the water feature is going to look organic. And from inside the house, a great view, and it's going to balance the design out.
The last thing that we need to talk about in our design is our retaining wall. What blocks are we going to use, Tony?
We're going to use tortoiseshell retaining wall block. What do you think, Yvette?
I think you're taking this getting in shape thing a little too far, Tony.
Yeah, we're going to use these retaining walls so that we can come in with some fill. This is going to allow us to bring the patio straight out from the house, and then the retaining walls will help us to raise up the landscape. It's going to make the landscape feel more a part of the design, and also it's going to give the plants some instant height. Alright, so I'm fired up, man. This design is going to be great. It feels real organic. Everything fits together. This is going to make a great space.
Tony, it is going to be a great design. You know, sometimes when looking at a project, you may not understand what makes it so great, but there are underlying reasons why a design is so good. And good design always translates into a great outdoor space.
It does, and we're finished with this design, so what's next?
Tony, you know, the moment we've all been waiting for, the reveal.